YouTube, knowledge of self-determination. Hopefully I don't make this video too long, but I wanted to touch on the Steve Stevens situation. Now, I do have another video that I did a few days ago actually, that I still haven't put out yet. And I will, another Tell 'em Why You Mad Son video about the three brothers who were harassed and had hands laid onto them and feet and elbows onto them by white supremacist cops. Now, I'm not going to spend this video talking about that because I already did something on that, and I'll release that later today. But this video isn't about that. However, I wanted to hold the two situations in contrast. We have an influx of white cops who have pretty much, thanks to Trump and Jeff Sessions, who pretty much have absolutely no fear, no qualms about abusing black people when they think that it's not being videotaped, at least. Some of them don't give a damn, right? But thank goodness for camera phones. Anyway, this is what we're dealing with in these communities, right? The one brother in Sacramento was in his community, and the only people who stood up and shouted and screamed in protest for this brother were black women, right? We're seeing a whole bunch of incidents where black people or black men are standing around recording other black people being beat up and abused and mistreated and mishandled, just standing around, just videotaping it with nothing to say. And I just want to say, for all the black men who don't get involved, who stand around and look for a photo op, something that they can put on YouTube or Worldstar to try and make it go viral, you are not a man. Your testicles have not dropped, or you've been castrated a long time ago. You're not a man. You need to Caitlyn Jenner yourself. Caitlyn Jenner yourself, because you're not a man already. Your testicles, your male genitalia is useless to you because you're not a man at all. You shouldn't even be allowed to procreate or spread your seed. Your genetic material should end with you. I'm just saying. Steve Stevens is one of those people. I hope if he does have children, they are the better part of him. But if he doesn't have any, may he never ever have the opportunity to ever have any. Your line of genetics should end with you. Period. We need to purge these types of people out of the black community. This guy does not belong. He does not belong there. He is a virus. He is a cancerous cell in the black community. He is the Ebola manifested in human form. You're poison to the black community. A woman breaks up with you. You go on Facebook Live, hop in your car, find the first elderly black man you could find. And you mean to tell me, I think he's from Cleveland, riding around. The first person you ran into was an elderly brother. You didn't see anybody else that you could possibly victimize, and I'm sure you could, but you're so much of a coward, you don't want to lose your life too. You just want to take somebody's life, but you're not ready to die because you're a fucking coward. Because if you were ready to die, you would have went into a hood, you know what I'm saying, and tried to pull that shit on them brothers in the hood so they could have murked your dumb ass, right? But of course, you're a coward, just like a white supremacist coward. You're not going to go where you're going to get some static from. You're going to go, you're going to travel the road least, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? You're going to take the safest route possible so that no harm comes to yourself while you inflict as much damage on other people as possible. That's some bitch shit. That's some faggot shit. That's some coward shit. I'm going to just say that. That's some coward shit. Real talk. Real talk. You got this much anger. Life means nothing because you know you done threw your life away now doing this. Why didn't you go out in a blaze of glory and go attack any white supremacists? And now I'm not advocating for any type of violence such as that. But I mean, if you're that angry, why not lash out against people that you know hate you already? Right? I mean, I'm just saying. It would make sense, right? I mean, you want to go out in a blaze of glory. You're that angry that you're just going to throw your life away, which you have done. When the police catch up to you, I mean, being as though it's a black man, they may take you alive. But let's hope you're stupid enough to crack slick with them, so they don't get to take you alive. But because he was black, they'll probably want to see you stand trial for that. And if he was white, you know, goddamn well, they blow his ass up with a droid or drone or something. You come on. Come on. We already know what the deal is. But I could be mistaken. They could. I mean, these dudes are gung-ho for killing black people and fucking us up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So, and if they do whack this dude, you know it wasn't because they were angry because he killed a black man. It's because they got the opportunity to whack a black man themselves. But we'll see how this all plays out. I think this dude is at about a zero survival expectancy rate. I believe so. We need to purge our communities of people like this. They are cancerous to our communities. Straight up and down. Dudes like Lil Wayne, those 3 kids from Chicago. People like this are cancerous to our communities, man. Seriously. You're fucking broadcasting on Facebook Live your stupidity, your dangerous and disgusting actions. You broadcasted this on Facebook Live and then bragged about killing other people, which more than likely they were black people. Man, what a fucking coward, man. Seriously, what a coward. I hope the cops find him quickly. You know, dead or alive, you know. I don't care how they find him, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. I hope this man's family gets justice. That's why I hope they find him quickly. I want this man's family to get justice because this was sick. This is disgusting. This shit should never happen. And if you are a black person, a black man who lives in the black community, who claims to be a thug and a gangster, and you take pride in killing your own people, you are a piece of shit. You're a cancerous cell. You're a vermin. You're a scum. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not doing what you can to uplift our people and rebuild our communities and educate our children so they are the future leaders of tomorrow, then you're scum. Hands down, you're scum. You are scum. You are a white supremacist black man. If this is what you're doing, because this is what they're doing via you. They give you the means to destroy the community and you jump on that shit, hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. Man, that's all I got for this, man. Because if I can't continue to go in anymore, I'm not going to be able to maintain my my seemingly calm demeanor. And I don't want to make this some angry rant video. Tell them why you mad some video that I should have put out days ago when I first did it will be coming today. That's more of an angry rant video, you know, about the 3 brothers who got their asses kicked by these fucking white supremacist cops. But yeah, man, as a black man living in the black community, if this is what you believe to be the correct course of action for you, you think that this is how you become a man, this is what makes you a man, and you're gangster and you're a G for poisoning and destroying your own communities, you're a scumbag. You're a piece of shit. You are a white supremacist in disguise. Black men who take pride in killing their own people, you are a white supremacist. And I've said before, you don't have to be a white person to be a white supremacist. You don't have to. White supremacy is an ideal. Ideals don't have any color. We just associate a color to it because it's an ideal of non-black people for the most part. It's an ideal that started with white people. That's why it's called white supremacy. All right? And you're paying into it. You are paying into the, you buy into it, and you are a progenitor and a proponent of the destruction of of our communities. You are the reason why. You are the cancer within. You are the sickness within our communities. You understand what I'm saying? You are. You are the degenerate cell in a community that poisons everything around you. You are. You are that tumorous cancer cell in a black community. You are the HIV virus. You are the AIDS virus. You are, or rather, AIDS is a syndrome, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Yeah. You are Ebola, manifested in physical form. You are all these things. You should not be allowed to call yourself a man, especially a black man, when your life is dedicated to the destruction of your own people. You are a sick individual, and if you take pride in the destruction of your own people and the murdering of your own people, the miseducation of your children, then you are a scumbag piece of shit. Plain and simple. You are a white supremacist in black skin. Plain and simple. Steve Stevens, I hope the rest of your short-ass life is hell. To be honest with you, I hope the rest of your short-ass life is spent in misery and anguish. And I usually don't wish anything negative upon anybody. But to do this to an ancestor like this, I mean, he's an ancestor now because he's passed to an elder in the community, man, 78-year-old, man, come on, man, seriously? This man done put in work. He done seen, come on, man, this is a guy who was born in the 30s, man. This dude was born in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? This is a man who was born around the time of World War II, at least around the end of it anyway. This man has seen shit. This man lived through the civil rights movement, man. This man is a walking This man is a walking library of fucking history. All the knowledge that he had in his head that he could have shared with his grandchildren and his children. He'll never get the opportunity to do that now because this scumbag ass, cancerous cell ass, bitch ass, white supremacist, sellout ass black dude. Yes, if you are in your community and you're selling poison to your community, you know what I'm saying? You're pulling a future, telling kids to fucking get high for Molly's and perks. If you're in the community killing your own black people and calling yourself a gangster, you are a fucking sellout. You're a sellout to your community. You have sold us the fuck out because the black man is supposed to protect his community, not destroy it from within. Not destroy it from within. I mean, there's a Dead President song that I fuck with. I forgot the name of the song, but it starts off the chorus. Malcolm was a G to the day that he died. I'ma be a G to the day that I die. You feel me? Real talk, like real talk. Malcolm was a fucking G. Martin Luther King was a fucking G. Medgar Evers, Huey Newton, little Bobby Hutton, Angela Davis, Harriet Tubman. These people were G's, man. They were G's. People who would gladly give their life for their people. That's what the fuck a G was. People who will stand up to the oppressor, stand in your face and tell you, get the fuck out of my community. Leave my people alone. In spite of what the repercussions were for that. That's gangster. What you guys are doing ain't gangster, man. It's not gangster. It's white supremacy. It's white supremacy. It's the most disgusting form of white supremacy. It's white supremacy being perpetrated against black people by black people who think they're gangsters and tough, but you're really a white man mentally. In your brain, you are a white man because you want to destroy your own people and you have no qualms about it. You are a fucking white man in mind and soul. You're scum. The white supremacist black man. Steve Stevens. This is what's wrong with our community, or one of the things. We need to exile these people from our communities. Whatever the cost, whatever it takes. We need these people gone out of our communities. People like him, people who think like him, they need to be exiled from our communities forever. There's no place for people like this.